think I'm on. I hope someone is out there watching this. Oh, right. Can you hear me? I think I can see your comments now. Okay. Sorry for missing that. No problem, Sky. Other than that, we hear. Okay, good. Good. Ohayo gozaimasu, George. Thank you very much. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, we just do some exercise. Good morning, Green Tea. It's been very nice because you guys gave me questions. I went over it. And yeah, otherwise, I can hear. Okay, great. Jonathan de Kroon. Lev, good morning. Good morning, Green Tea. Did I say that? Thank you guys for coming. It's Wednesday, in the middle of the weekday. So I don't know how you guys are feeling. Okay, if you ask me questions somewhere, and if I haven't answered it, please let me know. Okay. Buenos dias. Simply, I have forgotten about your questions, quite likely. John, hello. Okay, so please let me know if you have a question, but you ask me questions, but I haven't answered. Good morning from France, Yumi Naku. Oh, sounds very Japanese. Jonathan, if I can ask a question, yes, how to prevent hip and shoulder rotation with strikes, both severe. Hip and shoulder rotation? Greetings from Poland. Hi, Arnold. Hip rotation, shoulder rotation. Not too sure what you mean. If you guys know what Jonathan means, here, this one. Hip rotation and hip rotation like this way. I think it's this way, right? With strikes, shoulder rotation. What do you mean by shoulder rotation? Shoulder, you mean this? Not too sure what you mean. Please do explain so I can kind of give you an answer for your question. I'm still not too sure. Hip rotation is this one, right? Is that right, Jonathan? Or I'm not too sure about shoulders rotation. Okay, I mean that at the end of a strike, you end up with the right side of your body more okay. Let's talk about it. So we are going to talk about how to prevent your right side of the body goes forward, okay, excessively. I think yes, those hips and shoulder rotate, for example. Okay, good. So we are going to talk about this. Okay, はい、お願いします。はい、タイト抜けと、尊強。Okay, now, I am going to show your question. Okay, so how we stand in Kendo? Right foot forward, right hand forward. Now that creates this is your body, for example. Oh, let's say this is your body, this is your head. Okay, this is your head, this is your body. So right foot forward, right hand forward. What happens here is your body will go this way. Okay, or let's say this is right shoulder, left shoulder, your head. Your head goes to right foot forward, right shoulder forward. This is right. You go this way. Okay, you go this way. So your body will be, if I go like this, right foot forward, right hand forward, body will, half of the right side of your body come forward, right? Now that's natural, okay? That is natural. According to my sensei and my sensei, okay, that is natural, all right? So if you want to fix this, I think it's not necessary. But if you want to fix this, that means you got to twist it, okay? So you want to twist it. That means you create twist in your body. I don't think it's natural. So right foot forward, right hand forward, that's okay. Now your body is supposed to be a little bit crooked. Crooked is not a very pleasant word, but right side of your body should be forward. And then your right hand is further away from your body and the left hand is closer to your body, right? Like this. Okay? So your body is already, right side is more forward than your left side, right? I think that's normal. Now, I think you're asking how to prevent this, all right? I think that's overextended right side of your body. Okay, we can prevent that. Okay, so from here, this is from my experience. This is not scientifically proven. Okay, so I might be wrong. All right, so please forgive me if I'm wrong scientifically. Through my experience, okay, I'm going to try to explain how to prevent overextend your right side of your body, okay? And again, it is normal that your right side of your body is forward, okay, from here. Now, what happens here when I lift my shoulder, both hands up? Okay, what happens here is because your left hand comes up, all right, from here, it goes forward, right? It's not forward like this, but if you look at, if I exaggerate it, okay, now right foot forward, right hand forward, see, my body rotates like this, right? I exaggerated a little bit from here. Now I'm straight. Take a step forward, right hand forward a little bit. Let's do this a little bit. Okay. So my body is going like this. I'm sorry, my right shoulder hurts, so it's a little bit crooked. Okay. And left hand should be like this, right? Okay. Like this, because in Kendo we do this, right? So it's more like this. Okay. And then when I lift up my left hand, can you see my left shoulder comes forward? In this moment, your body from this way, it will fix it will make your body square to face towards your opponent. So from here, diagonal, as you move your left hand forward, your left shoulder comes forward as well. Now at this point, I'm not, almost these hands are the same position. Okay, go like this. See, can you see my left shoulder comes forward? Go like this, and this is kind of same parallel. You know what I mean? Aligned. Right shoulder and the left shoulder align this moment. Okay, and when I strike men, again, what happens here is your shoulder rotates like this. So this, how can I do that? This, okay, this is the right side and left side. Exaggeration when you take Shudan, and when you lift up your arms above your head, left shoulder comes forward. Okay, and when you strike men, it happens like this again. Okay, that's the position of your hands. Okay, like this. If I exaggerate it, it goes like this. Okay, so I think that's natural. I don't think you should fight it, right? But from here, you go, turn like this, right? Okay, so from here, you remember that is the mechanics, okay? And you start lifting up your right foot. This is what I learned, okay? This same time, okay? Of course, you got to go one and go top, left hand up, both hands up. And at that time, my shoulders are aligned. Okay, so basically you're twisting your body naturally. Okay, naturally. So it's like this, right? Your right hand above your, let me use Shina. Okay, so from here, go like this. As you strike, your right hand goes forward and your left foot goes forward. Now the problem here, your problem is here. Okay, you probably overextend, and what you did, wide lunge. Your step is too wide. Okay, mind you, while you're striking men, your right side of your body is going forward. Okay, like this. Right. The problem here, because if you rotate, if your hip is rotated without you consciously doing that, that's because your left foot start rotating like this. Okay, so you are overly stepping forward, and this you are not keeping your right foot and left foot straight. So what happens here, if you twist your left foot out, see, your hip rotates. Okay? And when your hip rotates, your upper body rotates like this. All right? So that is the issue. Okay, so when you do suburi, okay, as I said, right foot forward, right hand forward. Actually, this is from my sensei. And my sensei learned it from ninth dan sensei, whose name was Matsumoto Toshio sensei. All right. And many of my, I have never met him. My direct main instructor was Tsurumaru sensei. He was ninth dan as well. His theory was same. So right foot forward, right hand forward. Your body should be diagonally. Your right side of body is forward, like this. Okay. Now, when you start striking, as I said, when left hand goes up, your body becomes straight. Okay. Straight. Okay. And as you strike, now keep focus on your left foot. Okay, make sure this is straight. If you start twisting like this, your hip rotates to your left. If your hip rotates to your left, your entire body rotates that way. Okay, and then you strike like this. So keep the left knee straight. Okay, as long as your left knee is straight, your left foot won't go out. Okay, keep your left knee straight. You go, okay, like this. Again, right side should be forward because that is your right hand is further away from your body. Okay, that's normal. But if you're going like this, your hip, your left knee faces out. So your hip has to go that way. Okay? So keep your left knee straight. Right knee is straight, of course. And left knee, people forget about it. Just a little bit twisted. I read somewhere, I might be wrong. I think it was left knee, left hip joint tend to go out. That's what I read. I might be wrong. Somewhere a long time ago. So maybe normal that if your left foot a little bit out like this, and a lot of sensei, ninth dan sensei, eighth dan sensei, their left foot is a little bit outwards, just a tiny little bit, not like this, okay, just a little bit, okay? And from here, left, when you lift up, okay, your left shoulder comes forward, that's normal, and then keep your left knee straight, strike man. When you strike men with lunges, or not lunges, humikomi step as well from here, your ya, each, pum, pum, okay? So if you keep your left knee straight, all right, if you think, oh, I have to keep my left foot straight, you tend to overly twist your knee, twist your foot. So it's kind of, your knee goes inwards like this. I don't know how bad it is for your body, but I think it's not natural. So if you have your knee straight towards your opponent, I think that's good. All right, so from here, up, like this. Okay. I try not to kick the floor lately. You know, I'm changing my Kendo from younger Kendo to more mature Kendo. I didn't want to use old. All right, so from here, each ton, knee, ton. Okay, so as long as you keep your knee straight towards your opponent, each ton, knee. Okay, as you strike men, right? It's not too bad, right? Again, my kama is a little bit crooked from the beginning, like this. So a lot of sensei tell me to fix it. I did it too much in the past. So now my kama is like this. All right, so each tone. Okay, so I think that's why. Okay, that's for Jonathan. If I understand it correctly, the swing up, you want to lead with your left shoulder going a bit. If you think your right hand, if you go right hand forward like this, can you see how I'm using my right hand, not using my left hand at all? So can you see? I'm trying to keep my left shoulder back. Okay, so, and I have a right shoulder surgery, and this shoulder is very stiff. So I'm not too sure this is because of my stiffness in my shoulder or not. If you keep your right shoulder forward and strike men like this, strike, I'm sure you're pulling your sword towards your right side, right like this. if you want to keep your sword center, right, center, your left shoulder will come forward. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, if we walk, how do we walk? If you look at yourself, right, stand straight and right foot forward and left, right foot forward, right hand forward, it goes like this. Now it's my body is right, the right side of my body is forward. Okay, like this. If I have my left shoulder forward, left hand forward, and right foot forward, upper body, my shoulder is still aligned on the same line. But if I do this, yeah, this I can keep this relatively straight. If I do this too, this I can keep my shoulder aligned here. Okay, so I think it's normal. If you don't think about it, think it's normal. Can we learn to counter and counterattack by training alone? If yes, that movements and posture can. Second one, is it different to counter when you are left-handed? Left-handed question. Okay, so Jonathan, yes, it is true. When you lift up your sword, your left hand goes forward. Okay, you focus on your left hand. It comes center. It comes center. Left hand goes up and goes down. Okay, so if you do that, I think your left shoulder will come forward. Okay, does it make sense? You don't need to. If you tend to go use your right hand a lot, that's also understandable because your right hand is forward. When you have your hand forward further away from your body than the other hand, you use this hand a lot more. That's understandable. But that's not how we use our sword, because we have to focus on the direction of the blade. Now, in that case, focus on left hand up. So your shoulder comes forward. And then you can have straight. You can have your sword above your head straight, relatively straight. Okay? Does it make sense, Jonathan? And if you think this lesson is valuable to your Kendo friends, please share this. And also, don't forget to hit the like button, please. Okay, so counterattack alone. Now, that is very hard question, because you do need a partner to actually learn how it works. Okay, but in case you don't have, you cannot go to your dojo as often as other people, as often as you want, you have to do it alone, right? So you have to one, make sure when you go to the dojo, you focus on what you want to learn when you do ojiwaza. Okay, you want to know, you want to make sure how you learn how to strike, timing, distance. Okay, especially distance. You just cannot learn distance without your opponent, and you got to learn this. Okay, you really have to learn timing as well. Different people, different timing. So when you practice, you have to make sure, one person, this is how he strikes, so I am going to strike like this. This is the timing, it worked. This is the distance, it worked. So you have to remember these three things. Did I say three or two? Two things or three things, all right? And then at home, make sure you video as well. You videotape yourself, and oftentimes you're not doing what you think you were doing. Okay, so you can analyze yourself. I always do that. Analyze myself. I hate it, but that's what you have to do. So at home, you visualize. Okay, you visualize. Kamaita, you visualize. Okay, I'm going to take a step forward. Your partner struck man. Did I hit it? Okay, so you can do that. Okay, it is a proven, scientifically proven method of this visualization. Actually, you just imagine and you do the workout, it will develop muscles or something like that. That was funny, but of course it won't continuously improve your muscles, but it will affect your body, even just imagining. Okay, and you just make sure you have to go, okay, how about this angle, how about this angle? Okay, so you have to go over it, and of course you watch those videos. You have to be careful choosing videos, because you don't want to choose a video, let's say Menkai Shido, because they look cool. They might be doing something wrong. Okay, so you have to make sure what kind of door strikes you want to strike, and then find the video that you want to mimic. Okay, and then duplicate the same thing, and that is the image training. Okay, you can do that way. But again, you need to physically train these techniques. You don't know how you're using the blade, sword, when you do, let's say, Menkai Shido, right? Left-handed, right-handed is not much different. They don't have any difference in Kendo. If you want to know why it is, you can watch my video talking about Southpaw Kendo. Okay, so please watch that. Okay, Jonathan. Okay, yes, it makes sense. I think for me, it's also more of a mental block, where what I do feels straight, but in the end, my right shoulder will lead. Yeah, thinking that I need to push from. Okay, this is mentally as well. Your brain thinks it's too far. When you're too far, what would you do? You're going to reach out. You're trying to reach up. When you reach out, the nature, your right hand is forward, right, far away from your body. So when you reach out, of course, this happens, right? Your right hand leads your strike. So it is true. So you can analyze your distance. Okay, you can probably fix your distance if you're trying to reach out because you're too far. And if you're not too far, it is mental block. You think you cannot reach. That happens a lot. When that happens, right, make sure you start from you strike man on your partner here, take a step backwards. Okay, now you can't strike with one foot because you're here and you just took a step backwards. Okay, naturally, don't take big step backwards. All right, just go from here naturally, comfortable step backwards. Right, tong tong. Why it have to be comfortable? That's because that's the distance you can comfortably strike man. Comfortably means you don't reach out. Okay? So from here, you go one, nice and relaxed. You have to practice that. Okay? And then you have to remove the mental block. And you have to psychologically believe that, okay, I can strike from this distance. Once you get the distance, a little bit at a time, okay, you can make it a little bit far, a little bit far. How much can you go is like up to you. You don't want to destroy your posture, so you don't want to go too far away from your opponent, right? So if you want to physically challenge, you can do that, but it depends on your body. How much stress can your body handle? Further you go, you have to use your muscles. And if your muscles can handle the push, if you have to push, I'm sorry, Jonathan, I'm gonna hide your comment. So from here, if you reach out, it's muscle. You have to kick, right? When you do that, make sure you don't get hurt. That's why you have to gradually start going far away from your opponent. Okay. Oh, Jonathan, you're welcome. I have a tendency to lift my shoulders when striking men against a taller opponent. Is there a way to combat this? Like this? Like this? That happens too. That's actually probably mental block as well. Mental block? You think you have to reach out, but you don't. You know what I mean? My view, okay, not necessarily for everyone, okay? I'm about 178 centimeters. That's 5'10", okay? So I'm kind of average around here. Of course, there are taller people around, so it's about here like this. Now, what do I change here? I change the hand position, right? So as long as, and if you're trying to reach out because he's too far away from you, you probably tend to do this. Okay, so you have to go like this here, and then you have to adjust the height, adjust your kensaki height with the hand positions, left hand, right hand positions. Okay, so that's mental thing as well. Oh, I have to reach out, and then this is wide open, right? This should be closed. Okay, so that's all kind of things going on. Of course, can I do that if I go on the shiai, right? Shiai is a match and fight. I probably reach out to. I can't reach. Okay, because when I was younger, that's what I used to do, and the problem, my body remembers that, and if I do that now, probably I get hurt. So I don't want to do it, but brain thinks you're gonna reach out and go. But mind you, that's why you have to practice. You have to practice so you don't do anything you're not supposed to do. If you do what you're not supposed to do, you're gonna get hurt. Okay, if you're 40s, 30s, I think you can still handle 40s, late 40s, 50s. You don't want to get hurt. All right. Okay, first, teach your kids and girlfriend how to hit men. Second, what are you talking about, George? Second, have your kids or girlfriend wear a bogu and letting them hit your men. Interesting, mate. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you have heard about it? Yeah. So Southpaw Kendo, please. I actually tried that because one of my students wanted to do Southpaw Kendo, and I go, okay, you do that, and I'll do that too. Okay, and he felt awkward because he had to switch, right? So it doesn't really matter, guys. It doesn't matter if you have right-handed, left-handed. It doesn't matter. If you start doing Kendo with left hand forward, doing this, you'll be good at it. if you start Kendo with right hand forward, you'll be good at it because you repeat this over and over. And if you switch halfway through, very awkward, right? It doesn't matter right hand or left hand. You don't say, "Oh, I'm going to drive my left side of the road or the other side of the road because of my favorite hand is this and that." And there's always like a right-handed, left-handed point of view. I think it's the reason. Well, that Southpaw Kendo, I talked about why we are doing what we're doing is because cultural and historical. And at the very, very, very beginning, of course, maybe it's, we had more right-handed people. That's why we decided to have a sword here and then draw out with the right hand. Maybe that's how it started. So do we change it? We can change it. And then in Kendo, there's no rules. No one sentence says you cannot change your hand. There's no one sentence. It's not regulated. Not many people can teach it because we don't do it. Okay. But if you understand why we have this, okay, because we have our sword on, we carried our sword on the left hand side. That's why we draw out like this. So right hand is forward and left hand's here. Now, why did we start this? Maybe more right-handed people. Yes, maybe. I don't know. It's way back there, it's way, way past. So I don't really know. And I don't want to argue about it, So yeah, again, in Kendo, you can switch. Okay. Okay, I think your left hand level decides the height you're striking. Yes, correct, George. So maybe you can adjust the left hand level a bit. That's correct. Well done. Well done, George. Do not break the posture. Great advice. I think you have learned a lot from me and Lance. Thank you, Sensei. Ocidio Vivo. There's a proper Tenouchi feel like, what's the time? Went over. Shall we talk about this Friday? Another question. What does proper Tenouchi feel like? I'm grading for Nidan soon, but I feel like I still don't understand how to properly do this. Okay, let's talk about it on Friday. I think I can do this on Friday. I'm sure you guys have to go. Please hit the like button before you go. And please share this video so more people will watch it. I can help more people if you think this will help other people as well. All right, so Oxidio Vivo, I will talk about this on Friday. If I don't remember, please let me know. I'm going to actually screenshot so I won't forget. Screenshot is done. Okay, I won't forget. All right. Thank you very, very much. Again, Green Tea, thank you. George, thank you very much. You're on the right track, mate. Keep going. And Jonathan, thank you very much. You're welcome about. That was a good question, though. That was a very good question, Jonathan. And the left, you're welcome. Hamish Ingham. Hi, Sensei. I'm new to this. Oh, welcome to Kendo World. I need to know what are different shinai can use for practice. Ooh, okay, I'm going to talk about this in next Friday, maybe. And screenshot is taken. Ooh, lesson for us. I greet all of you from Poland. I can't read the first Solejina lesson for us. I think it's a good thing. You're welcome. This really helps. Okay, great. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Another lesson is behind us. I greet all of you from Poland. Great. Arnold, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good nice day. Have a good morning. Have a nice evening. Have a good night. Thank you, world. I'll see you next week. Not next week. See you Friday. Bye.